Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So I am pleading for you guys to continue to pray for my art career by singing along with me, gesturing, and leaving a dislike on this video. I really need some prayers. I'll talk about it in a second. But let's sing along, let's gesture, and let's smash the dislike button. This time I'm shooting for at least 20 dislikes. Last time I got a lot of dislikes, a lot of good miracles happened. I talked about how I recovered from what could have been a very painful mouth sore, among other medical conditions, because of your dislikes. So please, let's do it again. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Well, happy first week of fall. I'm in a little bit of a crisis slash opportunity situation, and got a major. You can think of it as major crossroads in my life that I have to choose. So, as you guys know, I've been doing really well with my art career as of late, but it has kind of taken on a much bigger life than I had wanted. That's part of the problem with. I have an addictive personality. I've struggled with many addictions in my life, and so I've gone back and forth between them. Let's put it that way. And but at the same time, the art has brought a lot of good stuff in my life. Let me give you an example. Today is Friday. I was at a board game event, and this one was held by the school. I got a little bit of a dilemma at that board game event. There's a girl that likes me actually, but she is quite young, and so I need to keep my body healthy for at least another 10, 20 years while she grows up before we could do anything serious, right? That's what I'm thinking. So it's motivation, but at the same time, it brings me a lot of joy that we're having good conversations together. That's something I didn't get to enjoy when I was her age. So it's not the end of the world. But I think a big part of that is that she really likes my art. That things are going well there. Uh, we'll call her Taylor Jr. That's what I've been thinking. That's what I've been calling her. But I've had a lot of good conversations with Taylor Jr. over the last 4, 5, 6 months, and so that's good. And so lately, I've been on a heater with my art project, one good art after another, and it becomes very addicting because it feels like you're printing money, right? You do a good piece, and then you do another one. Each one of them is selling for a good amount, and this past week, I make it a habit that every full moon is when I check my finances, right? Because once a month, full moon, I always go out to sea, so I won't forget that date. And I was looking at things and I couldn't believe my financial situation. I've been making so much good money on the art and on my day job and a lot of other things. I've been buying bismuth hand over fist, and I still have a lot of money in my account. I'm a little bit bummed out that we're cutting interest rates now because I've also been earning a lot of interest, right? And also accumulating bismuth, accumulating the silver mining stocks, and I also accumulated another 100 or so ounces of silver this year, and so I don't want that to stop. Right? Unfortunately, none of my income comes passively. Right? If I were to take a trip to Taiwan, all of this comes to a screeching halt. Right? I'm doing so well right now, but unfortunately, on the flip side of that equation, last Monday when I went to work at CAC, I couldn't believe it was Monday because I was already in such a heater and very stressed out. It felt like it should have been closer to the end of the week. Today is Friday, but this week really felt like it was like twice as long, right? I don't want next Monday to feel like that again. So I got a little bit of a dilemma. There's a lot of good stuff. And actually, the fact that I'm making money hand over fist for the art project is also giving me a lot of freedom and comfort when negotiating at CAC, right? We were just talking about what classes to teach next semester, and I felt at great liberty to negotiate for classes that I like, schedules that I like, right? In the past, if I needed that class in order to eat, that would have been a different story in terms of how that negotiation could have gone down, right? And so I got a little bit carried away when I checked my financial situation earlier this week, and it makes me want to give up on taking that vacation from the art projects like I had promised earlier this week. Just so unusual. I need you guys to pray for me. Let's sing along again and gesture. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.